Today marks 20 years since the disappearance of Brianna Maitland in northern Vermont, and there is now a new reward being offered to anyone who can help find her. FBI agents and Vermont State Police say they are willing to pay up to $40,000 for any information that leads to her recovery. ABC 22's Matt Holderman live tonight at the State Police Barracks in Williston, where that announcement was made earlier. What exactly did these officials say when it comes to this case, Matt?
Yeah, Lauren, well, this reward, which is listed on this missing persons flyer right here, is now by far the biggest in the history of this case, and it is being entirely funded by the FBI. They hope that the size of this reward is big enough to incentivize people to come forward with never before heard information in this case that helps them and helps VSP find Brianna Maitland after all these years.
We will not rest until we help our partners at the Vermont State Police bring her home.
On the 20-year anniversary of Brianna Maitland's disappearance, state and federal investigators are doubling down on their efforts to find her by offering a paycheck greater than what some people make in an entire year.
The FBI is offering a reward of up to $40,000 for information leading to the recovery of Brianna Maitland.
$40,000 for any new information that brings Brianna home, although police do expect this announcement to result in a lot of people sharing repeat info with them. To recap some of the basics we do know so far, Brianna was last seen in Montgomery on March 19, 2004, when she was 17 years old. She clocked out of her job at the Black Lantern Inn around 11:20 at night and drove away in her 1985 Oldsmobile 88 on her way to go spend the night with a friend in Sheldon. But not long after, her car was found backed into an abandoned building just about a mile up Route 118 in East Berkshire, and she's been missing ever since. After 2 decades of putting this puzzling case together, investigators have collected evidence and identified numerous persons of interest, but say they're still missing a few pieces.
Someone out there may have information that can help solve this case. It's been too long, and it's time to come forward.
Although state police haven't announced any progress on the search since 2022, they're not calling this a cold case and say the FBI now offering this reward could be their biggest break in a while. That's because they expect any new answers to come from people rather than material evidence, as they've already ran tests on the physical clues they've found.
It's not a huge technology case, quite honestly. There's so many leads, and they're so different in leads, and it comes down to good old-fashioned interviewing people and getting the right, accurate information.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you where you can submit information to help in this case if you have any. One option is the FBI's tip line. That is 1-800-CALL-FBI, and numerically that is 1-800-225-5324. You can also call the Vermont State Police tip line at 1-844-84-VTIPS, and numerically that is 1-844-848-8477. Now, if you missed those numbers when I just said them there, you can find them in this story on our website, mychamplainvalley.com. For now, reporting live in Williston, Matt Holderman, ABC 22 News.